Hi, welcome to our channel, Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin why becoming a craftsman makes you free and fulfilled. There's a quiet kind of confidence that comes from knowing you're truly good at what you do. It does not shout it, does not need attention. It simply exists like a strong foundation under your feet. When you reach this place, you no longer need to chase approval or prove yourself to anyone. You are grounded in your craft. You are trusted, respected, and free. That is the deep reward of the craftsman path. Freedom, built not on noise or luck, but on skill and substance. A carpenter named Farid spent over 15 years working in a small workshop. He built furniture that was not just strong, but soulful. Every edge was smooth, every joint perfect, every curve thoughtful. People began to travel from different towns just to buy his work. He never advertised. Once his customers did that for him, he was not a celebrity, but he was free. He chose which projects to take. He set his own prices and hours. His freedom came from becoming so good that the world made space for him. This kind of freedom is different from the freedom people talk about on social media. It is not based on quitting your job or traveling the world. It is based on being excellent. It is based on giving so much value that the world begins to give back. Opportunities flow not because you scream for them, but because you earn them. People who are free in their careers are not always flashy. They are often the most focused. They spent years getting better while others were distracted. There was a young digital illustrator named Nita who was obsessed with detail. She would spend hours perfecting light and color, learning software, and studying art history, while others rushed to post on social media. She focused on craft. Over time, her work became known for its depth and emotion. Clients came to her not because she was everywhere, but because she was exceptional. She picked her projects, refused low-quality work, and built a quiet empire of meaningful art. That is the freedom of mastery. The craftsman path is not always easy, but it is deeply fulfilling. It teaches you that satisfaction comes not from external applause, but from internal pride. The moment you finish something and know deep inside that it is truly good, that you gave it everything, that you grew in the process, that is a feeling no amount of money can replace. You begin to feel joy, not just in the result, but in the doing. The sound of a pen on paper, the rhythm of fingers on a keyboard, the smell of wood in the shop, the silence of early morning focus. This is the beauty of mastery. Your work becomes a form of meditation, a space where your mind quiets and your spirit shines. A fitness coach named Samir once said that the happiest moment in his day was not when a client paid him, but when he saw someone finally lift a weight they had been struggling with for months. That moment of transformation was his reward. That moment made all the early mornings worth it. When you commit to becoming a true craftsman, something changes inside. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop chasing the next shiny thing. You begin to feel rooted, connected, calm. You understand that you're on your own path, and your only competition is the person you were yesterday. This is not a mindset for those who want quick wins. It is for those who want lasting meaning. If you want a life where you wake up excited to work, where people trust you, where you choose your path with strength, then the path of the craftsman is the way. Build your skill every day. Get better when no one is watching. Care deeply about your work, and one day the world will care too. Freedom does not come from abandoning responsibility. It comes from mastering it. Fulfillment does not come from chasing dreams. It comes from crafting them with your own hands over time. If you want peace, power, and purpose in your career, then become so good they can't ignore you, not because you need the world to notice you, but because you are proud of what you've built. So stay steady, stay focused, keep improving, and trust that the quiet path of mastery leads to the loudest kind of success, the kind that echoes in your heart every single day. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.